Hey everybody, it's your boy the Frustrated Canadian, and welcome back to our Cities Skylines series. I just want to take a moment and thank everybody for all the love and support over the last couple of videos. It really does mean a lot. We're up to like 387 subscribers now, so I really do appreciate it. And special shout out to one of my awesome fans for the new microphone. As you can all hear, my voice sounds crispier than bag of crisps. I don't know, that's a very British thing I just said, so whoops. Hilarious. Crispier than, it just sounds good. It sounds nice, I think. I mean, let me know if you guys want me to edit the audio at all to make it sound less crazy. And I know you'll probably be able to hear my mechanical ass keyboard in the back, because that's just how it is. In our last episode, we had just started designing this guy right here. This is our train line, and it's going to connect up to the outsides of the city. I hadn't fully finished connecting yet because I don't want people coming into this area and not having a way to get over here. So my goal is to have this monorail running properly, connected up to the power grid, our downtown built out properly and to the grid. I believe these are some bike lanes. So yeah, and something I did off of stream was I actually built up, and I know it looks kind of silly, but I built up our highway, and I could probably make this look a little bit better. So maybe what I'll do, the wrong piece, but it's okay. I'm wondering if we could actually, oh, not quite. I mean, if I just did this, I just turn these a little bit like that. Yeah, sorry folks. This is always a problem with me building these. I'm like, I have like some serious OCD about roads. Let's do this like that. That, and then what I'll do here is we'll just kind of like turn this a little bit. Yeah, so I mean, if you guys are enjoying the series, let me know. Appreciate all the feedback. Let me know if you like the microphone and everything like that. So yeah, in the last episode we kind of built out this train line. I've connected I built this kind of highway through the entire city. We obviously have some spots where this highway will slow down, and there is ways for me to fix this later on. And I rebuilt this, and it's looking a little silly. And I know exactly why, because I forgot to upgrade the highway. Ha! I kind of got halfway through upgrading this. I got sidetracked. Let's just do that. One of the things I've been kind of trying to do is just make sure the traffic is sorting itself out. Like that. So we're gonna have one lane go there, this lane can go there, or there, or there, like that. As long as it clears up our traffic a little bit, and we'll turn off parking on the street, because we don't want people coming in and parking like directly in front of this. And we should probably unzone these two spots right here, because these are not ideal spots for people coming in and doing stupid stuff. So yeah, we have built this highway. It's connected up. I don't 100% know where it's going to go yet, or what's happening with this yet, but one thing I do know is that we should have our road kind of tracking that. So we're going to build a fairly decent sized road, maybe a 3-lane road with bus lanes, a tram or monorail. I think a bus lane would probably actually be a good idea. So what we're going to do is we're just going to parallel this on the ground, obviously. So where is this here? Kind of come like this. I just want to parallel it because I think that will be the best way to do this. And we'll connect these guys up very nice and easily. Yeah, so if you guys are enjoying all of these streams and what have you, let me know in the comments. I appreciate all the like and love and support that this channel gets. It's been a bit of a wild ride here, honestly. That actually doesn't work out too poorly. Because then that monorail, I'm almost wondering, because we're not going to connect up this part of the city using a bridge. So we can actually honestly use smaller roads. So we actually have bike lanes on these smaller roads here. So I don't know if you guys were at the video when I did this, but I created these small bike lanes, like not just bike lanes, they're roads with bike lanes. Is there one? Make sure. So, let me check here. Nope, that's wrong. There's no trees on that. Why is it called, oh, it was, oh, aye. That's why this looks like a bridge. Ah, yeah. Okay, let me fix this here. I was like, what is happening? Like, why is everything like sitting up in the air like a flipping bridge? Because I'm a dummy and I've been designing all my roads as bridges. So that makes a little bit more sense now. Perfect. Okay. Now back to where we were, which is doing this. And what I'm going to do is I kind of want to have it come out just perpendicular to this. And we're going to have it follow. Just like so. Have it kind of come, I want it to come straight onto you. Where's 180 degrees? 179, 180, then have it go straight across here. Then we're gonna have it connect that way, just like that. So it's kind of gonna go through the city, and I know it looks kind of weird right now, but we're gonna do, I call it as a pro gamer move, and we're gonna have a curve around this little monorail loop. And we're gonna have to make sure that we actually have pathways that do connect this up. So what we're gonna do is we're going to do a little pathway here, and this is actually gonna circle. Oh, I have anarchy on. Oh, I was like, why is this so weird? Let's go 4. Nope, 5. No. You know, maybe we'll just do. No, let's not do this at all. There's sidewalks already connected to this. I don't know why I'm doing this like this. I'll kind of have it kind of connect up like so, just to get some pathways connecting up. We already built one right here, so let's kind of have this come across like that. Well, instead of having it go there, I kind of want to just move it so it connects right up where these crosswalks are. So we're building all these nice little crosswalks. There's some crosswalks here. What we could do is I do have this crosswalk builder, so we'll toss a crosswalk there and a crosswalk there. Oh my god, no. Well, that immediately broke my traffic circle, but luckily it's pretty easy to fix. It's one of my pet peeves with City Skylines, and sometimes they do this stupid stuff like that. So what we're going to need to do is we actually need to build an exit for this, and I'm not actually 100% sure what we're going to do for that. It's going to be interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to break. Almost like it needs to come off from this side. So what we could do is have... We're going to have a few exits, obviously. So we're going to have one right here. We're going to start underneath the bridge. It's going to come like... I honestly kind of need this to go a little further out. Because we need to create room. It's like that, probably. And then stretch you out. That. And then we'll have to do the same thing over here. I know this is a lot of fan dangling, but this is kind of what the whole process here is. It's a mess, to say the least. Let's make sure we're equally lining up pretty well. Perfect. All right, so now we have the ability to create an exit, or a decent exit. So let's go for... I'm not 100% sure. Let's go 3-lane. We don't want 3-lane one-way road. Let's go for... Not 100% sure what the best path is here. Well, we're gonna exit off to the left. So what I'm gonna do? Okay, I think I have an idea. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create our exit here, and what I can do is I'll pause the video here, and I'll come back when this is done, because this is gonna be a bit of a process. So I'll be back in a minute, folks. Hey everybody, welcome back. While you were gone, oops, we're paused. I went ahead and I developed kind of a cool little exit here. But I don't think I've fully finished it yet, actually, because I'm realizing now that I messed up. So we gotta just fix one small thing. We want to do... Yep. Control A. What? Oh, yeah, sorry. My bad. Just like that. Yeah, so what we did is we designed this little exit. And it actually looks pretty good, in my opinion. It's, so basically, it allows people to exit and they come off to the right here. Or to the left. So if you're coming up this way, you come up the highway, you pop onto this, you have to go here. I mean, it's gonna be a little messy with this guy right here. I couldn't think of a better way to do this, unfortunately. So we kind of, maybe in the future. And then this intersection, so this is quite interesting. We actually have all of our lanes are basically picked. So this guy goes into this lane. These guys go in this lane, then they can select their lane here. And then they can either do a really quick turn or keep going. So now what we need to do is we actually do need to figure out how we're going to connect up the rest of our city to this. I really want to start getting our building going. So this is a road with bus lanes with it? I can't remember anymore. Yeah, bus and taxi lanes. Bike lanes there. So what we could do, this is already a pretty busy little intersection. So we'll kind of have them come off of the signs. So like do like a couple, actually, trying to keep it in line with how we've done all our other roads so far. We should probably just try to keep some consistency on how we've actually like built our roads out. So that's good. So now people from this part of the city can actually come over here and connect up to the downtown core. I'm actually quite ooh, we're running out of water actually. Holy shit. Wait, where are we pulling water from anyway? Wait, what? Where the hell am I pulling? Oh, right, I'm using water towers. I was like, holy crap. I'm like, where the heck is this? They're loud. This is gonna be a bit of an industrial zone, so you kind of need to find a decent spot that's not gonna deafen everybody. So what we could do is we can just keep it right here. Do 3 of them, and then we'll just add a couple more items. Shoot downstream, maybe. I hate that actually. No, let's not do that because this is our downtown area. It's gonna be really gross downtown to walk through. Honestly, now I'm thinking about it, it's gonna be pretty disgusting. Let's just go on the other side of that river. And then we'll just do a water pipe across. We actually need we'll have to connect that to power as well. So let me just do, Can I do this in an easy way? Yeah, we can actually like that. Cross and boom, connect it up. So now what I was actually going to do is I was going to start building out our water lines because that's one thing we have not done yet. And their power, we actually have to like develop our downtown. Because right now it is undeveloped and it's looking sparse is the right word. And like crap is also a good word for this. I mean, not crap, but you guys know what I mean. I'm really excited to get these train lines connected up to the city. I think this is going to be a really cool area. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to look yet, but we'll play her by ear here. Let's see how she goes. So let's get this. At least this is probably like the least efficient. Maybe it's a very efficient way of doing this, but it's probably the least best looking way of connecting up all your water pipes. So that's what costing me a lot of money, but I have so much money I don't actually care. So low-key flex. In this game, I am friggin' rich. Let's go. All right. Now that that's good, we do need to connect up to our power. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull power from this area, and what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna run power across the entire front here. This, and we are gonna. Ooh, that's a little worrisome. That is a little worrisome indeed. We need to have this power line come across and connect there. So what's happening here? Why is water backing up? We need to use our movement mod and raise the level of this thing here. I think all the poop water is pushing my is pushing the river back. Let's see here. What's going on with the river? Yeah. It's kind of pushing the river back. We'll have to see. We have to move this down this way. I know it sucks, but this is actually pretty not ideal. The amount of water that's being pushed into there. So let's move all these guys down here. Hopefully this will negate the issues we're having, but we'll have to play it by ear. This is always one of those issues where you're like, shoot, am I doing this right? And right now I'm like, I'm probably not doing this right. All right, let's get some power lines across here. That sucks. I hate how these power lines like. We'll have to. Yikes. Okay. What I will do right now is we actually are going to build our monorail line because we may as well have it set up for when people do move into this area. We can expand it later. So we're just going to run it between these stops here. And complete line. So it's just going to be a small little monorail line. Yeah, looks pretty good. So what we should do now is determine how we want to zone this area. So we have a couple of specializations. I would kind of think having like self-sufficient building. So this is going to be a pretty low-key area. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to start by zoning this area. So we're going to have, this is going to be a very high-tech city. I think that'd be a very cool, like high-tech, very cool. Like we're going to make our money from being a tech city. I don't know. We'll see if that actually works out or not. I'm not holding my breath on how this is going to pan out because I have no idea what's going to happen here. I'm going to zone all of it in. This is going to be more of an industrial area, so maybe I'll keep that unzoned for now. There is going to be an industrial. Oops. There is going to be an industrial area. Not really industrial, but it's going to be less of a nice area for people to live in and more of a crappy area for people to live in. So I really want to do this. So this is going to cost 30% less electricity, 30% less garbage, and 30% less tax income, which is okay. We can also do an IT cluster, so I do want to have an IT cluster, and that will generate 50% less workers, 30% more electricity, and 30% more tax. So that will counterbalance that. And we can do organic and local produce, no thank you, leisure, no, and tourism. So let's do tourism. So let us zone in our first people. So we're gonna keep our people. Actually, wait. What's the noise levels looking like? Actually, that's kind of the first. It's gonna be noisy around the stations. I'm almost wondering if we could just do. I kind of want people. I actually do kind of want people living on the train line just a little bit. Right here. So like that, and we'll build a little small road that comes. Oh, shoot. That's not what I meant to do, but that's okay. So we're just gonna have it come through and connect up like that, and then we're gonna add in a couple of nice buildings in here, just like so. This should connect up to the power grid, no problem. Like the split. All right. I just want to delete that because I don't want that building. I don't want you. I want a full-on 4 building there. Perfect. Okay. And then kind of around our transit is where we want to actually have our high-density commercial, because I think having your commercial around your high-density transit is, or like just your transit in general. Like this is kind of where you want to have your commercial, your little tourist spots here. It's like so. That. Then we're going to have our. Let's do our IT cluster closer to the highway. This area here, and we'll do it a little bit there. Like that, and we're gonna have people kind of living in the middle here, and this is a bike path. One thing I'd actually love to do is have this bike path connect up to the middle of the city, but we'll kind of see how things go as they go. I actually like the idea of having this spot here also being pedestrian or a living area. So the goal here is to keep our IT or our tech kind of clustered to the front here. We do need to build a university, and that's one thing I have not actually even thought about. So maybe we shouldn't be overzealous with our zoning with this. We actually don't particularly have the education levels to do this. That is one thing we will need to focus on. We'll see. That's probably a little too close, and then this can be like that, just like so. So we're gonna kind of zone this in, and what I'm gonna do. Wait, do I have a university? Oh, I do have a university. Huh? Look at that. I think I just built like a random one. One thing we will need to do, though, is actually save room for a university, like an actual university, to build one. I'm almost wondering if we did. Is this train coming here? This will all be part of the downtown. Like maybe this. Maybe underneath the highway. I don't really want under the highway. Maybe we do it along the river valley. A really long university. Don't know if I want a long university. I kind of want to like section off an area for the university specifically. That's our industrial area. Our downtown cluster is building up. We can get people in here, right? Yeah, there's cars coming in and there's transit, so that's good. What else we got going on here? So it's all looking pretty good. What I really do need is actually some services. Actually, I didn't even think about that. Landfill's good because they can just come off from over there. We do need some good services like a hospital. A hospital right there. We can't actually do much on the death services yet here, but what I will do is I'm just gonna, for the time being, we'll toss in like a cemetery, kind of just over here. Yeah, that should serve us enough for the time being. What else can we get? That's kind of like just parks. We should get a fire station. This area is definitely not protected at the time being. So let's kind of get this nice and close, and a police station, just in the same spot. Should also get a little bit of education, so we'll do school there and a school there. Should do a high school. High school, I don't really think it should be too close. We should probably have it on the other side, like that. And then maybe we actually don't have. Do I have post services in this city yet? I actually don't know if I've done post services. How do I even do post services? I actually don't remember. Taxis, outside connections. How the heck? I actually don't remember where post services is. Unless I got rid of it. I don't. Tours, taxis, cable cars. Huh. I guess sworn mail services was in this, but I'm obviously way off. Oh, here we go. Oh, I do have postal services. Well, we should get a postal center in the downtown area. Honestly, that would make a lot of sense. We don't really need one there. I guess the transit can get over there pretty easily. I don't know. Everything's looking pretty good, in my opinion. Maybe I'll get one more postal service. It's just post offices. Let's toss one like right there. Alright, so you guys aren't connected up to power yet. That's okay. Things are building in ever so slowly. This area is going to be pretty bumping with the traffic here at some point. So let's just do a quick fast forward. I just need to make sure all my highways are dealing with the traffic the way they should be. So everything splits off properly there. Honestly, this is a pretty good looking exit. I'm actually pretty proud of it. It looks pretty functional. This spot right here might be our problem spot, but for the time being, it's doing okay. We do actually need to connect these two up to power, though. So, what's the best way to do this? Can I just go cross, then we'll connect them up cross like this and connect them there. All right, there we go. I know there's a lot of power lines everywhere, and it looks kind of stupid, but it's okay. And we'll also build in a park into this area because it has nothing at the time being, and I think it obviously will need a park. So let's get along the entire shoreline. Okay, we'll just do like a shoreline park, similar to, I don't know, like a lot of places have these like shoreline. Oh gosh. Okay, let's just. Oh shoot. Okay, let's have it expand out like this. A lot of places have these nice shoreline parks. I don't know. I'm not even sure where I'm thinking of right now, but I mean, I already have one over here, and it works pretty darn well. So we're just gonna keep her going like that, and this will be like. I kind of need to find a way to actually increase the tourism. Like we have little tourism clusters. We need to have an actual tourism district, and I'm almost wondering like, what could happen up here? Could this be a tourism spot? Like this could actually be a pretty decent spot for some tourism. But for the time being, let's just design our park. So let's go to a small park. It's not going to be anything too crazy. I just want to make sure that we're developing a nice area for our citizens to have a good life and be happy. Because you want happy people. It's happy life for you. It makes everything easier when you have happy citizens. Why are none of these spots working? What is that? Okay. Let's do it like that. Do I actually need these power lines now? Like, I'm actually questioning. Do I need this? I do need this one. I don't necessarily need... Everything's kind of connected up on power side. Have the question is, yeah, this is all connected up to the power grid. Okay, that's fine. All right, perfect. These are the small questions that I ask myself when I do this. I'm like, is everything making sense? And usually it's not. So the fact that that made sense is totally whack to me. All right, let's just kind of expand this out a little bit. It's going to be a nice little river path. I wish I could build it on top of the quay. You probably could, but I don't know how that would work. So I'm just not going to. I just don't know how that would work. And let's do our little paths coming out and connecting up to the pathway. And then we'll just do some nice little services here. So some gazebos come along the way. I actually don't think that's connected up. So gazebos. Just like make it a nice small little. I did the same thing again where I did connect it. This is probably pretty good. A couple these give you a lot of space. So that's a lot increase our leveling up of the area. There we go. You're good. Gazebo number 2. Which other gazebo did I not connect? Oh, you're connected. Oh, looks like I did connect everything else. We should probably get an info booth as well for this. And now, fun fact, folks, now that we actually have our city connected up, we can actually do our trains. So we can connect this. I don't actually know. Yeah, it does connect up to everything. I assume. I honestly I don't really understand fully what's going on with what I did with my trains. So let's kind of come straight here, and then this is gonna have to go like that. Oh gosh. Oh god. Oh god. Wait, can I just... There we go. That works. I have no idea if that works. I need to reconnect that power though, because I actually don't know where those power grids go on over here. Oh, it's connecting this whole area up. There we go. That works better. I don't know. Sometimes you don't know what your power is doing and you're like, lol, what? Oh yeah. This area looks awesome. I'm actually super stoked about this. It's all gonna level up. We got our nice big hospital. We got these guys. They all look the same. That's the only problem. Like, why do they all gotta look exactly the same? This is kind of the downtown area where you could start dropping in some cool buildings. Like, if you want a big old building right here, like this is a tourism building, faux show. Real question is though, where is my residential? Because it's loud. It's a loud building. I'm gonna put it right there. And what's this? Okay. Good to know. So what I'm gonna have to do is we're gonna have to do a low key, something like that, and then this can go like that. Just need to make sure we're not putting too many people right beside this huge ass building. That should work. I mean, these people are gonna have some very loud existences. So what I might do is just zone a little bit around this triangle here. Just put some trees down. Because, I mean, we want to decrease the amount of how loud it's going to be. Just like so. Oh yeah, we hit big city too. Another area, liberal arts. Crematorium, hell yeah, let's go. I don't know how well I'll do. This will be an interesting experiment because I want this to be a very green city, right? But it's not gonna be very green if I just zone in a ton of stuff. So this downtown will change a lot. I would love to know how my transit's scoping with everything. Like 142 people taking the monorail a week. I wonder how many people are actually gonna use this station. I'm actually excited to see. 122. Holy crap! So far. Well, where's people walking from? Holy shit. Oh yeah, I guess I never actually connected anything up here. Like, these people kind of just gotta walk. Let's just go down. What? Oh, I was like, what the hell? I was like, what's happening? I was like, why can't go down? And then I was just me being an idiot. So it works typical. And page that up. Like that. There we go. So that gives them an opportunity to go under that instead of just meandering around this whole station. It's like, are they just coming over here to work? They must be. Crazy people. Crazy people. And this is where the issues happen. Oh yeah, it's because I never upgrade this thing. Whoops. See that, like, I always forget to do small things in my cities. Comes back and bites me in the ass. All right, let's keep it like that. Let's fast forward for a second. You guys are going off pretty good. Perfect. Okay, how's our traffic situation looking? 78%. Where's the worst traffic? Oh, sweet Jesus. All right, well, we did anticipate something like this happening. I didn't anticipate it happening yet, but let's see if bigger roads help. Bigger roads are always a win, right? We'll see how this goes. I was hoping to keep. Yeah, I had a feeling this little district here would be a bit of a shit show, and I'm not mistaken by that at all. It's a bit of a shit show, but that could be a fix. This could be a sort out later. I honestly don't need to make you guys yield, because it's not like there's that much traffic. Like, I think you guys can both have right away here, as long as it doesn't cause too much of a problem with these guys. Once this clears up, it should be okay. It's a lot of mail vehicles. Sorry, not mail vehicles. Okay. That's looking much better. So things are, yeah, that's how fast things can clear up. And all this traffic's gonna come out this way, and it's gonna mess up that traffic circle, and then it's gonna come over here. But remember, people come in pulses in this game, so you kind of just gotta be aware of that. I'm loving this city, man. This looks so good. You're actually servicing a lot of people. Like, that's the crazy thing. Like, this monorail is gonna be servicing a lot of people. Like, let's take a look-see. Lines, details. Okay, not that many people. Whatever. I digress. Not enough. What's the problem with you guys? Buildings having a problem. You? Not enough workers? Not enough educated workers. We got plenty of educated workers, bro. All right. Well, we're gonna end off this video here because it's getting a little long in the tooth. I hope you guys enjoyed this, the audio and everything. It's been coming together ever so slowly. Why do these buildings all look like crap? Oh, it's because they're just leveling up. Lol. Sorry. I was like, why do y'all look like shit? Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video, everybody. I'm gonna make sure all my services are well and truly covered, because we got some small issues coming in here, and I need to make sure that my citizens are happy. They need to be happy. They need to be some happy citizens. I mean, they got so much stuff. Like, what do you need from me? Like, you got so much. You people get so much. And I'm like, hello. Like, you get transit, you have parks, you have good times. Like, everything's good and gravy. Like, come on. All right. I'm gonna end this off, people. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is the Fries Canadian, and I am out of here. Cheers, everybody.